mean, I don't know. I mean, we've been married for almost 18 years, and I can't say that we've had like any like major issues around sex.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think
yeah.
early on there was a time of kind of the phrase that's coming to my mind is like getting to know each other, but I'm not talking about like necessarily sexually, but just kind of getting to know each other as a person and kind of becoming free with one another.
Mm-hmm.
There was a time where I think you had to kind of come to the knowledge or come to the understanding that like I did equate sex with like emotional
We had different
well-being.
needs. Our needs were met differently.
Yeah. For instance, I mean, I don't have to go super deep, but for instance, like, early on there was times where, she would be tired. I don't know if maybe there was an underlying issue that we hadn't dealt with or something, and like you wouldn't want to have sex. But to me, I felt like totally rejected.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so it began to make me not want to even try to see what's up with her. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like I was going to get kicked to the curb.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to remember exactly how we worked through that. Or
I mean, it
how
was
did you
work
come
for both of us.
Yeah.
I mean, it was going beyond like, okay, yes, I may be tired, but that can't be like, there's a difference between like tired and extreme exhaustion and fatigue. Like I wasn't dealing with like any type of like chronic fatigue or anything like that. I mean, I was tired, especially like after we started having children. But I think I had to make adjustments too. And I think the biggest one was the understanding of like when I say that I'm physically tired, what, like you said, what that equates for you. Like it was a deep seated rejection.
Yeah.
It wasn't just this like, oh, okay, well, we'll just do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Kind of like we didn't wash the car today. Like, oh, no problem. We'll do it tomorrow. Like that's I think how I kind of looked at it is like it's not a big deal. I'm tired. Like, can we just do this tomorrow? But it wasn't that you didn't see it that way.
Yeah.
And also I think I was also just developing my understanding of the importance of a sexual relationship, in marriage. And not that I didn't want to do it. Of course I did. But just the importance of it and the significance of it, as you're growing through the different phases of your marriage relationship, how it is important for the two of you to come together like that. And yeah, I mean, it's just some maturing around it. I think the more our communication deepened, and also some things needed to be reciprocated too. Because so for you, I had to develop that understanding of how you receive and received my, we'll do it later. But also, we also had conversations around what I felt I needed, the things I needed to precede all of that.
Yeah.
Not like once we're in the bed what I needed, but like all throughout the day.
Right.
What were the things that I may have felt I wasn't receiving from you emotionally? Because for me, the emotional part that leads to that fulfillment happens before we even walk in the bedroom.
Yeah.
And for some men it's different. Some women it's different too. But so we both had to talk about that and understand like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like I need cues. I need affirmation. I need flirting. I need, all of that stuff before we lay down.
Right.
It's not a switch. And we joke about it. Like, I'm like, well, I can't just turn it on like a switch. You're like, well, I can.
And, watch this.
Right? But it's true.
Yeah.